Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new then hi, my name is Caitlin and today I'm going to be doing an updated inventory video. I'm scared, I'm really scared. I update this 3 times a month. I do it in April, August and December. Now I am filming this in December but I don't think it's going to go up till January, so all of these numbers are from December. But I am on a no-buy, so hopefully they will stay the same. A lot of things have gone up, a lot of things I'm starting to get very worried about, but some things have gone down and that's great. I am going to be putting pictures when I talk about the little categories. I'll put pictures up on screen so you can see my whole collection. Things have got wild. Things have got very wild and I need to calm down. But before we jump into it, if you have not already, please like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. And yeah, let's jump into it. So I'm going to move to this side. I switch up the sides quite a lot, but yeah, let's go with this side. So, primer. In April we had 7, in August we had 6, and now we have 5. So slowly we are going down. I'm very happy with 5. I think 5's a good number. However, I'm not happy with my collection. There are a lot of primers that I don't really like. The Jekka Black Glow Drops I want to get out my collection. The Figs and Rogue one I want to get out my collection. I'm starting to figure out what I like with primer, and I like a tacky moisturising primer. Not a glowy primer, not a silicone kind of primer. I like that tackiness. So I want to, in 2022, get a lot of those out of my collection because I'm starting to figure out that these aren't really my preferences. I've got a lot of these in subscription boxes as well, so they're not really something that I would choose to buy. But I don't not like them enough to get rid of them. I think I'm just going to project pan them and get as much use out of them as I can. Okay, foundation. In April we had 10. In August we had 8. And December we've gone back up to 10, which is really frustrating. Oh my god. I have actually used quite a few foundations up. All of my AOA foundations have been completely used up. I did go on a bit of a foundation kick. I don't know what it was. I bought the KVD one. I bought the e.l.f. CC cream. I bought the Too Faced Too Faced Peach Perfect, I think. I bought, oh, and the Kiko one, Jesus. I bought a lot of foundation. The thing is, with like the December updates, it's been Black Friday, it's been my birthday, and it's been Christmas. So like, things go wild. Things get a little bit wild. My spending gets a little bit wild, but that's okay. Foundation, we've got 10. I know 2 of them, the 2 Maybelline ones, are very close to being finished up. I do want to use them up. They are very old. So hopefully I can get them 2 done by the time my next update comes around. I'm hoping anyway because they're old. Concealer, in April we had 9, in August we had 8, and now we've gone back up to 9, which is so frustrating. I bought the Kiko Active Concealer, I think it's called. To be honest, I still haven't got much use out of that. I bought that for myself for my birthday. It was a brand new, I'd never tried Kiko before, so I wanted to try a few things. But yeah, that was what it is. That's what it is. I'm working on finishing up my Huda Beauty concealer in my rolling project pan, so I'm hoping that that's going to be gone soon. It's taken so long. It's taken way longer than I thought it would to use that up, but that's okay. I'm hoping it's going to be gone soon though, because there's only so much I can take. Pressed powder, it's becoming a bit of a theme now. You're going to get the theme. In April there was 5, in August there was 4, and now it's gone up to 5 again. I feel like, oh, August was the month where I really had tried hard and now it's all just gone up again, so yeah. I did buy the Too Faced Born This Way powder, that's the one that's gone up. I also, well, oh no, oh damn it. To be honest, I used up my Essence All About Matte and then I rebought it, so then that's another one as well. I need to focus on using up my Maybelline powder that's in This Is Fantasy Project pan. I think once I do that, I will really focus on my powders because Jesus Christ, I don't need that many. To be honest, it's not a category that I'm worried about. I think 5 pressed powders is completely fine. I'm not really worried about any of the categories that we've just spoken about, but it's just a little frustrating when you know exactly what the numbers are. Okay, loose powder, finally something that has gone down. In April we had 3, in August we had 3, and now we have 2. So I only have 2 loose powders. I did use up a Coty Airspun and then I rebought it, and then I have my Revolution one as well. I have got rid of a little mini Laura Mercier one. I just didn't really like it. It wasn't really for me. So yeah, I'm glad that I've got them down, and I'm really glad that I didn't buy my replacement Coty Airspun before I'd used up the other one. That's something that I'm really trying to work hard to like not do anymore. I don't want to buy replacements while I still have something kicking. I want to buy a replacement when it's died. Brow gel, in April we had 3, in August we had 3, and now we have 4. I did buy the NYX brow glue for Black Friday. Annoying, but I know. I am working on 2 brow gels though. I'm hoping to get them out. I'm working on the St. Luxe one and the Essence one. They're just not my favourite, so I'd rather just use them up. Brow pencil, in April we had 2, in August we have 2, and now we only have 1. I did use one up in a project pan, so I'm very happy about that. It only took like 9 uses to use up. I do want to use up this last brow pencil as well. I just like using eyeshadow in my brows, honestly. I think it's just so much easier, so I don't really need it. Brow pomade, in April we had 1, in August we had 1, and now we have 0. So that's really good. I did declutter it. It was just dry. It was like a Revolution pomade. It just dried out. It wasn't really for me. I tried putting like eye drops and stuff in it. Didn't work, but I just thought, I don't use it anyway. It can go. So I threw that out. Brow powder. April we had 0, August we had 0, and we still have 0. I do have brow powders in my makeup kit, but I'm not counting them as things in my inventory. I'm not counting my specific kit makeup as makeup in my inventory because I don't really use it. It's all for my clients. So I do have a brow powder palette, but as I said, I don't use that. That's for my clients, so I'm not counting it. Okay, now we get into the cheek products. So cream bronzer, in April we had 3, in August we had 2, and we still have 2. But they are 2 completely different ones. Last time there were 2 AOA concealers that were a little bit too dark for me that I'd used as cream bronzers. And now we have 2 Primark. I have a stick foundation that's too dark for me that I use as a cream bronzer, and we also have the cream whipped that's the dupe for the Chanel. I love them so much more. I reach for them so much more than the AOA ones. I'm really happy with how we are with cream bronzer. I don't use it every day, and the ones I have I really enjoy, so I really like that. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. Powder bronzer, in April we had 11, in August we had 14, and now we have 19. That's a lot. That is a lot. I did buy the Belgian Waffles palette on Black Friday, so that's an extra 3. I did buy my Kiko Unexpected Paradise bronzer. What else? What other bronzer did I buy? I've bought a Anastasia little face palette. I bought the Glowish bronzer. I've bought a lot of bronzers and I need to stop. This is what this no buy is for. I don't want to keep buying things because I can't keep up. I want to use stuff, I want to get stuff out of my collection, I want to actually be able to love things. There's still stuff from Black Friday that I haven't even used. So yeah, this is what this no buy is for. 19, I'm glad it didn't hit 20, but I need to use more. I need to use them, I need to use them up. I do have plans to use up a few bronzers in 2022, so hopefully I can do that. Cream blush, in April we had 5, in August we had 7, and now we have 6. So we have gone down, which is good. I did do a declutter recently, so yeah, that's good. I do have a cream blush which is actually close to being done. I feel like I can get that done with some work, so hopefully that can go as well. But I did Franken cream blush. I couldn't get my words out then. I mixed 2 lipsticks together that I wasn't using anymore to make a cream blush, so that's one up as well. Okay, this is embarrassing. This is really... Can you please not hate me for this? Powder blush. April we had 18, which is quite a lot, but it's alright. August we had 24, so that's a fair bit more. And December we have 35. 35 blushes. That's not good. That's not good. 35 blushes. I'm on a no-buy for the next 3 months, but honestly, I think for the rest of 2022, I'm on a blush no-buy. Just stop buying blushes. They are so hard to use up as well. I've not even hit pan in a blush yet, but I have 35 of them to use up. I can't use 35 blushes. That's gonna take forever. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of blush. I'm a bit speechless. I really am. I'm a little bit speechless because that's bad. I am working on my Beauty Bay powder blush. That's only a 50 use goal though. Spoiler, I have hit that 50 use goal, but still no pan. So I do want to hit pan on it, maybe roll it into another project or something. Oh, but it's just, it's a little bit, it's a bit much. It's way overkill. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna move on. Okay, cream highlight. In April we had one, in August we had one, and we still have one. I'm very happy with that. I very rarely use cream highlights, but when I do use it, I like it. So I don't really want more than one because I won't use it. I know I don't use cream highlights. Powder highlights, I'm actually very proud of myself here. Powder highlight used to be the category that was way out of control. So in April we had 37, in August we still had 37, but now we've gone down to 33, which I mean is still too much. It's still too much, but we have gone down quite a lot. I did do a declutter, like I said. I haven't bought any highlighters, I don't think. No, I don't think I've bought any highlighters, which is great. I did use one up, which is amazing. So yeah, I've got a good track record with using up highlighters. So hopefully we can continue that in 2022. Okay, eyeshadow pans, so individual eyeshadows in my collection. In April we had 496, in August we had 553, and now we have 572. So we have gone up, but something that I don't quite get is eyeshadow palettes have gone down. So we've got more eyeshadow pans but less palettes, which is kind of strange, but maybe I'm just getting rid of little palettes and bringing in bigger palettes, because in April we had 41 eyeshadow palettes, in August we had 37, and now we have 38. So we've gone up one, but you know what I mean. But 38 eyeshadow palettes, I'm really happy with that. Eyeshadow is the thing that I love. I could go crazy with eyeshadow palettes. But to be honest, recently I've not been called to many colour stories, if any really. I'm very happy with my collection. The last palette I think I bought was either, it's one of three, either the Wild Jaguar, the Mardi Gras, or the Wilderness. And they're fairly older palettes now. They're not, but in the beauty industry, in the beauty world, they are considered older palettes. So I haven't really been grabbed by any palettes. So I'm quite glad about that. I could do any eye look that I wanted. I don't need more palettes. I think 38 palettes is a good number. I wouldn't be mad if it got into the 40s, but I'm pretty happy with 38. Okay, up to pigments and glitters. Now, I do love my pigments. I do love my glitters. In April, we had in April we had 24, in August we had 27, and we've actually stayed at 27, which I'm really happy about. We haven't bought any more. 27 is still a lot. It is a lot. It's a hell of a lot, but I do love them. I do use them a lot. I love them. What can I say? What can I say? I just love them. So I'm not too mad about it. I don't want it to go over 30 because that's mad. But 27 is alright. I'd like to get a few out, but we'll see what 2022 brings. Cream eyeshadow. I'm learning that cream eyeshadow really isn't my thing. There are a few cream eyeshadows that are still in my collection that I'm kind of unsure about. But in April we had 6, in August we had 7, and now we actually have 5. So we've got less than we've ever had, which is amazing. I'm very glad about that. I'm really starting to figure out what my makeup aesthetic is in a lot of cases. I kind of already know bits and bobs, but cream eyeshadows I've kind of figured aren't really for me. Okay, pencil eyeliner, again, I'm really proud of myself. In April we had 22, in August we had 21, and now we have 16. So we've gone down quite a lot. I'm really proud of myself for that. 16 is still a lot, but you guys know I do really colourful eye looks. Today I've muted it down a little bit. I've gone more murky green, but normally I do bright blue, bright green, you know, bright orange. I do very, very bright, bold looks, so I like a variety of eyeliners that I can use, put in the waterline, make it pop a little bit more. I enjoy that. That's something I enjoy, the creativity aspect of it. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad that I have a lot of eyeliners. It just gives me a little bit more variety. I think if I was doing these kind of muted looks every day, that would be a bit much. But because I am doing so many vibrant looks, I think I'm okay. So liquid liner. Before this update, I didn't have any of the like water activated liners, but I am counting these as liquid liners because technically you do paint them on as a liquid. So here you go. In April we had 14. August we had 6, and now we have 9. So we have gone up a little bit, but as I said, the little water activated ones have been added recently, so I'm not too mad. Mascara. In April we had 7, in August we have 7, and now we have 6. We used up a little mini Anastasia Beverly Hills. Only 2 of these mascaras are open, so don't worry. I'm finding it really hard because I find that mascara goes very slowly. I find it very difficult to use mascara in a, 3 to 4 month window. So I use it a lot and then it goes off and then I'm like, great. But I am trying to use my mascaras one at a time now. I don't want to open them and then leave them to just run out and get old. So I am trying my hardest to really use things and then focus on one thing at a time and then move on. As I said, only 2 of these mascaras are open, so I'm alright. A lot of these I did get in subscription boxes as well. I can't remember the last time I actually bought a mascara. I can't remember. So a lot of these were gifts or subscription boxes, which I just haven't opened. They're just kind of in reserve. Lip liner. I love lip liner. In April we had 19, in August we have 18, and now we've gone back up to 19, which is a little bit more than I need. I don't really need 19. But one of them is in my project pan. I'm hoping to use that up pretty soon. I do love lip liner. I use a lip liner every single day if I'm doing my makeup, obviously. I really like it. I overline my lips, as you can see. I like it. It's something that I really have learnt to enjoy. And yeah, I'm not too mad at that. Liquid lipsticks. In April we had 2, in August we had 1. And now we've gone up to 2, but it is my favourite formula. It's the Huda Demi Mattes. They are my favourite liquid lip formula. They're not dry at all. They're actually really moisturising. I have very, very, very sensitive lips, so having liquid lipsticks isn't really a thing for me. I don't like it. Even if it's the slightest bit drying, I'll take it off. I don't want it. So liquid lipsticks, I've never jumped on the train. I don't know how people do it. So I've always had very low numbers with liquid lipsticks, and I think I'll only really buy the Huda Demi Mattes. Bullet lipsticks, hang on, let me adjust, my leg's going dead. Bullet lipsticks, I'm very proud of myself with this. In April we had 35, in August we had 33, and now we have 24. So we've almost gone down 10. I had this weird obsession with the Colourpop lippy sticks. I had this collector's mentality. I bought like the big kind of set of lippy sticks that you can buy. I think there's like 40, and I was like, I need to keep them all. I need to keep all of them. And it's like, why? Why? I got rid of the Matte X formulas because, again, my lips are very, very sensitive, and I couldn't couldn't wear them. But all the others I kept. All the hot pinks I kept for some reason. I've never worn a hot pink lipstick to like go out in all seriousness. It's just not something I enjoy. But in my last declutter, I really thought, okay, I'm never gonna wear these. I need to get rid of them. And I did get rid of them. So I'm very proud of myself for that. I need to get out of this collector's mentality. So I did, and I'm very proud. I did declutter a few other bullet lipsticks, but that's the majority of what's happened with these numbers. Lip gloss, I do love lip gloss. Lip gloss is one of my weaknesses. In April we had 12, in August we have 11, and now we have 13. So it's not much of a difference. We're kind of hovering around this area. I'm pretty happy with 13, to be honest. It gives me a nice variety. There are a few that I have my sights on for Project Panning next year, so yeah, we'll see. Lip balms. Oh, this was so frustrating. Oh, so I'll tell you why. In April we had 5, in August we had 3, and we've gone back up to 5. I got 3 for Christmas in like little gift boxes, mainly from my boyfriend's family. Me and my boyfriend have only really been together for about 8 months, so his family don't really know me, so I got a lot of like little Nivea sets and Dove sets, and a lot of lip balm. A lot of lip balm. But I mean, I'll use it. I'm about halfway through my plumping lip balm, so I hope that that's going to be gone soon. Yeah, I just want to rotate through them a little bit more. Setting spray, in April we had 3, in August we had 2, and now we have 4, so we've gone up. But the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist that you're seeing here, I'm not going to use that until my KVD one is finished. And then the Nip and Fab one has the worst mister I've ever used in my life. It's just like a line, and then you have to like pull the nozzle back up because it gets jammed. It is just, it's bad. It's really bad. So I'm gonna wait until one of them is finished, and then I'm gonna pour it into the bottle and see if I like it that way, because ooh, that's if that mister's bad. Then finally, lashes, pairs of lashes. In April we had 13, in August we had 19, and now we have 11. So we have gone down. I did get rid of just some like pairs that are way too natural for me. You know, this is my makeup aesthetic, very bold, fluffy, vibrant. I'm not gonna wear like tiny lashes. So here we go. Okay, so that was my inventory for this quarter of the year. As I said, this is probably going up in January, but the numbers are from December. Hopefully the numbers are the same, because I am on a no-buy. Hopefully I haven't broke my no-buy in the first like week. That would be awful. I've been doing pretty well anyway. It's been like halfway through December and I'm alright. But yeah, no one needs this much makeup. The blush category. Yeah, the blush category is not good. I really need to sort that out. I really do, because oh my god, that's way too much. But that's why I do these videos. I've decided I'm doing a no-buy, mainly from just like looking in the drawers, but this has confirmed it. I need a no-buy. And I think I'm going to be having like a highlighter and a blush no-buy for the rest of the year. Maybe like pigments as well for the rest of the year. I just don't need them. I barely use the ones that I already have, so I don't need it. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. I hope you have an incredible day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!